Okay, welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving straight into day 3 of the 120-day At Zero series by Creative Coders India Official. We're going to trace the wild trajectory of a programming language that has quite literally completely reshaped our digital landscape. And, we're going to explore exactly why it's poised to absolutely dominate the tech industry by 2026. So let's just jump right in, shall we? Why is Python the king of programming languages in 2026? I mean, that is a seriously bold statement, right? Claiming the absolute crown for the future definitely demands some rock-solid evidence. We aren't just talking about a trendy, popular tool here. We're talking about definitive structural dominance in the entire coding world. Our source material from the At Zero series sets out to answer this exact question, breaking down the sheer, undeniable momentum behind this language. So you might be wondering, how exactly did a single programming language position itself to completely rule the future? Well, to figure that out, we have to look back. Python's incredible evolution didn't begin as some massive, top-secret corporate initiative backed by billions of dollars. Actually, as noted by our source, it was created by Guido van Rossum as a simple hobby project, literally just a developer scratching an itch. But from that incredibly humble beginning, it had transformed into the absolute backbone of modern technology. And that massive trajectory points directly to our next big milestone, an undisputed reign as the primary language by 2026. It's honestly a perfect example of how totally grassroots innovation can scale to absolute global dominance. To truly grasp the weight of that backbone status, just think about the organizations relying on it every single day. We're talking about the real heavy hitters here, like Google, who are out there organizing all the world's information, and NASA. I mean, the organization literally sending humanity into the cosmos. The source material emphasizes that from your everyday web search all the way up to deep space exploration, these massive entities completely depend on it. When the smartest engineers on the planet, the ones tasked with pushing the very boundaries of human achievement, build their systems on a language, well, it pretty much settles any debate on its reliability and power, doesn't it? It's just universally trusted. So what's the secret here? Well, the secret to this widespread adoption really comes down to one thing: removing barriers. For decades, traditional coding was basically synonymous with incredibly complex syntax, ridiculously steep learning curves, and just massive headaches. It essentially kept everyday people out of the game. But Python completely changed that paradigm. The At Zero series notes that it reads almost like plain English. By stripping away all that clunky, complex syntax, it totally removes the barrier to entry. It basically allows developers to focus on solving the actual problem in front of them rather than fighting with a computer just to get it to understand basic instructions. But, and this is an absolutely crucial point, that elegant simplicity definitely does not mean a lack of power. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Because it's so beautifully intuitive, developers can push boundaries faster than ever before. Today, Python is the language driving the entire artificial intelligence and data science revolution. All those massive data models predicting market trends, and the crazy complex machine learning algorithms shaping our tech, they're all running on Python. It is literally the engine of the modern technological revolution, simply because it allows data scientists and engineers to iterate and innovate at absolute lightning speed. Now, understanding all this dominance is one thing, right? But the source material also lays out a really structured roadmap for action. Because taking this knowledge and actually applying it, that's where the real value lies. The At Zero series suggests a super clear path forward, hitting subscribe, following their 120-day daily updates, and evolving alongside a whole community of learners. It takes what could easily be a totally daunting solo journey and turns it into a guided, structured evolution for absolutely anyone looking to master the language. So the evidence is pretty undeniable. We've traced its path from a humble, simple hobby project to the absolute engine of the modern AI revolution, completely solidifying its place at the top of the tech ecosystem. The tools are right there waiting for you, and the roadmap toward 2026 is fully mapped out by our source. So, as the entire world becomes increasingly driven by this single programming language, I'll leave you with this one final thought. Will you be the one actually writing the code, or are you just going to be the one reacting to it?